What has it been like being back home? Have you gone up to your old high school basketball coach, anything of that nature?
I mean, yeah, I've seen a lot of my old friends and family. I can see my mom and dad a lot more, so it's been real fun.
I believe a point of an emphasis has been for you to be kind of more vocal and a leader on this team.
It's been, the coaches have been really saying that to me, just being more of a leader, because I'm an older guy and had experience in the tournament and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been really.
Is it a challenge for you to be vocal?
I mean, yeah, I think just, I'm not really outspoken, but I feel like being here, it's been a lot easier for me to kind of use my voice more.
How far back do your memories of Tennessee basketball go?
I came to some games with like Scotty Hobson playing, Darnell Stokes, like all them guys.
Rick said when y'all were in the arena, I guess on your visit here, you told him that you dreamed of playing on that court for a long time. Was it weird when you got here, being part of the program, like surreal almost? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely surreal. I wouldn't say weird, but yeah, just watching growing up, it's definitely surreal being back here.
Since Clarence and Ethan have joined, what have you seen out of those two guys in practice?
They're both really good players and know how to play the game. So Clarence is a little younger, so I feel like he has just a little longer ways to go with experience and stuff. But yeah, I feel like they both really good and know how to play.
What have been your, obviously you played with him over summer, but what are your impressions have made?
Just a really special player on the court, and off the court, he's also special. Just a really outgoing, funny guy.
There's a lot of new guys on this team this year. Just how is the chemistry? What do you guys like to do, I guess, together off the court as well?
I mean, really anything. We was watching the games this summer, like the NBA Finals, all that stuff, and then we have a lot of team events with the recruits, and we also use that as time to bond with each other. So.
Whose idea was it to wear the checkerboard overalls as a team to the football game?
That was Nate's idea.
Was everyone receptive to it, or was it like a?
Yeah, we all. Well, some of us they had to talk into it like the day of, but yeah, I feel like everybody wanted to do it.
Because there's so many new faces in the backcourt, how cool is it for you just to know, like, man, I'm kind of getting the keys to kind of come in and be one of the leaders, be a guy that can really step up and kind of lead the team this year?
I mean, yeah, coming here, that's what I knew my role was going to be. That's what Coach Barnes told me. So really just taking on that role and trying to be the best leader as I can and be the best for my teammates.
Jacoby, have you talked to Zakai or maybe even older guys that play point guard for Rick about what to expect and what the responsibility is?
Yeah, a little bit, and I worked out with Zakai one time when he was here. But yeah, I've talked to some of them.
Didn't scare you?
No. It
Have you had to make any significant changes or adaptations to your game since you've been here? And if so, what kind of changes have those been?
I mean, no, not really. Just getting better, like everyone. But also, I would say defense. I've kind of improved a lot on that end just from the practices here.
Anything else? All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jordan.
What's kind of the main difference so far that you've seen, maybe on film, maybe the limited time you've been here, between Euro basketball and NCAA?
I feel like the pace is much different. I think over there, your basketball is much more slower. You mostly play with your head instead of your legs and arms. I feel like over here, we've been running. I'll tell you that. We've been running. I'm still trying to get used to it, get my cardio up. Obviously, I'm a little bit older, so coming in here at the age of 23, I got a lot to learn, but at the same time, it's easier for me to, just make sure that I get everything right by the time we need to play. And yeah, I feel like mostly the pace. The style here specifically is much different than what I'm used to, but it's good. Overall it's good. I feel like it's a good learning experience. It's one of the main reasons I chose to come play at NCAA, like college level, especially Tennessee. And yeah, looking forward to it.
What would you say the strengths of your game are?
I feel like I can get downhill quickly. I feel like I'm a good passer. I can also score the ball. I'm a good defender. Obviously going to need to prove it this year at this level. But yeah, have a lot of experience. I have a lot of experience. You know, just came from the Eurobasket, played a tough competition out there. You know, Giannis, Luka, a lot of talented teams as well. So you know, coming in here mostly to give some of my experience back to the team. You know, if I could help the guys, and hope that translates. Hope that translates to the game.
How much did that experience help you to kind of get here a little bit later, trying to learn Tennessee's system?
It helps. It helps. It helps because first of all, I feel like I don't take anything personally. You know, I didn't really know Coach before I got here, but I got to know him the past couple of weeks. I thought my first practice I ain't gonna get yelled at, but I understood real quick that it's different around here. But you know, we talked about the experience, so you know, I don't take anything personally. Like I'm coming here to learn, to be better, make everybody else better, and feel like that gives me a little edge. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine. You know, got a great group of guys here. Everybody really make me feel comfortable, want me to be myself, and really looking forward to start the season.
What's been your favorite thing about Knoxville off the court?
I feel like it's a beautiful city, honestly. Great weather, great food. I live in Stockyard, so I got this restaurant Stir right under my apartment. I love it, man. Great food. Downtown's been amazing. My girlfriend here takes me hiking every Sunday. I don't like that part much, but it's beautiful views out there, man. I'll tell you, I really love this city, man. It's amazing.
What's the cultural adjustment been like? How familiar are you with America?
My dad's American. That's where I got the accent from. I mean, my English is not 100% because I was born and raised in Israel, but my dad's American. I'm really familiar with the States. I think it's probably my preferred vacation destination. You know, Miami, New York, LA. Like, yeah, I'm a tourist when it comes to that. But yeah, I've been in the States multiple times. I think it's the fifth year in a row where I summertime coming to United States, and yeah, this time I'm playing here. So.
Had you been to Knoxville before you stepped on campus?
I've been on a visit, but it was like super low key because I didn't really have my eligibility yet, so it was kind of unofficial visit. I was here for 3 days, and it's been the only college I visited. But I knew right away, like, this is where I want to be. My entire recruiting process was with GP, with Greg Polinsky. He was super, just a great guy. It's been easy to communicate with him, and I really felt at home even before I got here. He made me feel super comfortable, and when I got here, you know, met Coach Barnes, Coach Gainey, Vincent. It was just amazing. I knew like right away that this is a spot for me.
Since you've been here a little bit, sorry, Mike. What has been the biggest surprise that you maybe haven't expected about Knoxville, State of Tennessee, or maybe even the fan base?
Fan base, honestly, I didn't really get to know, you know, some of our fans. I think I'm here for like a week and a half, so I haven't really, you know, had too many interactions with fans or whatever. But I went to the football game against Georgia. I've seen a lot of people out there. Yeah, it's a lot of people. So hopefully we get some of the love the football gets. I heard it gets pretty noisy here, especially home games and rivalry games. Yeah, I just think it's a different experience than what I'm used to. It's a different experience. I've been playing professional basketball for like the past 4 years now, and coming into college, it's a different route. It's a weird route, right? You usually go to college and then pros. I already play pros, so now coming into college. Honestly, just looking forward to it. I think it's a beautiful city, amazing people. Just happy to be here.
With playing in the FIBA tournament, why was that something you chose to do, and why was that an important experience for you to have?
Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like I learned a lot from this tournament. It was a short time, like 2 weeks, but I still learned a lot. Coming in the roster, I was the youngest player on the team. 20 people were invited to the camp. I really didn't know if I'm gonna make the cut, like the final roster, but each practice I made progress, felt more comfortable, played better. So the coaching staff decided to keep me and let me go with the 11 other players to represent Israel, the Eurobasket. But this experience overall was just amazing. I mean, getting to guard NBA, like probably Hall of Famers, you know, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka Doncic, just that level of competition, and the rest of them, you know, EuroLeague players, EuroCup players, high level competition. So I think I learned a lot from it, just being out there, gaining more experience. Yeah, it was important to me.
Couple more?
What did it mean to you to represent your country in that tournament like that?
Yeah, it means a lot, you know, especially everything that's going on, you know, in Israel right now. Situation is not the best. I really hope it will all end soon, and we'll eventually have peace. But you know, this is the situation. It is what it is. So just being out there, you know, representing my country, it was amazing. It was probably the best experience that I've ever had in my entire life. Beating France, which won the silver medal, the Olympics. For a small country like ours, it's a hell of an achievement. So yeah, probably one of the best moments in my life.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys.
Departed for various reasons, draft, graduation. I know it's early, but who have you kind of seen so far step into that leadership role that this team needs people to step into?
Well, it's the older guys who've been here. They know what we look for. They know how we want to attack every day, and whether it's on the court, in the weight room, off court, the way we want to do things within our program. So right now, and I do think we're returning players, and we think retention is a huge part of where we are in today's game. And I think you've got to have guys that you trust, you believe in, and we do that with our, feel that way with our upperclassmen, and they've done a good job really trying to get these guys to understand it. And I would probably tell you the number one thing we're most excited about is the camaraderie that they've already developed. And I think that goes directly to the kind of people that we brought in, but also what our returning players have done.
Coach Ethan, you know, obviously just got here. You know, what did you see from it, and how realistic is it that he can acclimate and help you quickly?
Well, he's got time. I mean, you know, you think about it. We used to really didn't start practice until October 15th. And, I go back. You know, Santi got shoved into it right away, and it didn't take him long, but. You know, Ethan's older. You know, he's been around. You can easily sense his maturity. You can see his conditioning is at a level that obviously somebody's just been here a week or so. I mean, he's really good there, and he'll pick it up quick. Because he's been around. He knows the game, and he simply said to me one night, his first night here, we had dinner, and he called me and he said, "Coach, you tell me exactly what I need to do to help this team, and I'll play that role." And he's mature enough to do that.
What did you tell him?
Well, there's a lot that he's going to have to do. You know, that as time goes on, we'll figure it out, because we brought him here because we need his experience. There's no doubt he's got a mental toughness about him, physical toughness about him. He's not afraid to compete. He'll have to learn some rules that are different here in terms of maybe the biggest one being traveling, because they play a little bit different there in terms of looser with the travel violation. But up to this point, I think he's done a great job, along with Clarence. I mean, Clarence got here late. I think both of those guys have been tremendous.
This season with Duke and Houston on the lineup early before conference play, is there a sense of urgency, or is there any just for this team to be ready? And what's one word you would describe this group?
Well, I think there's always a sense of urgency. I don't think you ever want to waste a day. I don't think you want to say, you know, we can or make this game more important, but the urgency is always there. It's got to be there, and the fact that we played the exhibition games early. I wish we did more of them. I really do. I think it'd help all of us. And but the fact is, we've been working to get this team, and our urgency is to be the best version of who we can be. And I don't think we've gotten really started yet, because we haven't had our entire team together totally, where everybody's going at 100%. And that's what we're looking forward to hopefully get them out there. But it's a long way to go till the end of the year, and obviously the main goal is to be the very best at the end. But we attack every game like it's our last.
Where are you guys at from a health standpoint, start of practice?
You know, not every. You know, JP had come back and was doing really well, turned his ankle and got it pretty good. But again, we made sure that we wanted to bring that along slow. Amari Evans is still not quite back 100%, but otherwise, you know, it's the things that everybody deals with, and we deal with it, and we think that every day we're going to have enough to do what we need to do, and we'll keep that philosophy.
You think Nate can pick up where DK and Chaz left off? Is that fair to put on a freshman?
I think all three of them are so different. You know, DK and Chaz were so different in their game. Nate's different. Nate is obviously, you know, it's his first year in college basketball. Those guys have had years in college basketball, regardless of what level they were at. They had played in big games against some big people. But Nate, where he is, I mean, we're more than pleased with what he's done and the way he has come in. And we got everything that we thought we would get, plus 10 times more. And we're excited about him. But he's got high expectations, and we have him for him.
Coach, the K working a degree this summer, is that an experiment that's still happening? Where's he at?
Well, we want Cade's versatility to be wherever, but you know, Cade's had to deal with some, you know, shoulder injuries that he's dealt with, where he's not been able to do as much, but he's slowly getting himself back into it too. But I don't know if I'd call it an experience. I just call it moving guys around and getting them to play different spots and putting different guys on the court in different space. And McKay certainly got the IQ to play anywhere on the court at any position.
Feel like you guys are close to kind of getting a pecking order at the 2-guard spot?
No, I don't think we're close with any of it yet. I mean, we'll wait and see. Our deal is to get everybody ready, and we'll see when the separation starts to happen. But as we're getting ready to start, we haven't wavered from where we were when we started with this group. We think we have depth. We really want to use it. But I've said it many times, they will determine how deep we go. And but right now, you got to play the what-if game this time of year, and have different ways you can go if some certain things happen or don't happen, and that's kind of where we are right now.
If Jacoby's on the bench for 2 or 3 minutes, who do you feel good about running the offense? He's your primary ball handler.
You know, the other day, our last practice, I was watching the film that night at home, and we had, I think, 7 different guys bring the ball down the floor, the way we're trying to play. But if you, on a dead ball situation is really what you're asking, it would be, you know, certainly Ethan, certainly Troy, Bishop, Nate, he could do it. Mo, he could definitely do it. Maury Akers could do it. I think those guys for certain can do it, and I think as time goes on, more guys will be able to do it.
What was your reaction to Bruce Pearl choosing to retire and then Stephen being appointed the head coach?
You know, Bruce and I spoke last week, and you know, he sort of led me into his intentions of what he was thinking about doing, and I'm happy for him. I really am, because I think that what he said and what he meant through his statement and talking to him, you know, he felt it was time, and I certainly respect that. You look at him everywhere he's been, he's built a winning program, he's done a great job, and I think Stephen will do a great job. I mean, you can't live with someone like Bruce and not understand the game, being around the game, and I think that over the years, as I've grown up and matured every year, I think I can tell you from the first time I met Stephen, the same thing. I would say that about all the coaches on my staff as I watch him grow, and I think Stephen has worked hard, and I think the fact that Auburn has given him this opportunity speaks volumes for what they think of him. And everyone knows, I mean, I know personally there's 3 guys on our staff right now without question, maybe even 4, maybe 5, that if given the opportunity to be the coach here today, I think would be ready because of how much we have them involved in our program. And I think that Bruce, obviously over the last couple of years, that's probably didn't make any decisions in the program that he didn't sit down with Stephen and talk about. And Ira Bowman on that staff, but this is something that I knew that he wanted, and I'm happy for him, happy for Stephen, and there's no doubt he's going to continue to do a great job.
Coach, in terms of shaping an identity on the court, what have you seen from this year's team and how they may compare to teams of seasons past so far?
You know, we don't. You know, we know how we want to play. We got the system that we believe in, and every year you tweak that system based on who you have, and players will make you change, and sometimes they make you add things that you might not have. They show you some things that might not be a part of your system, and you say, we got to get this in here some way. We got to work it in, and but as a group right now, we're just really trying to figure out what all we need to do collectively to be the best group that we can be. And I think roles change throughout the year. I think players can do that. But at this point in time, we're not preset, predetermined on anything other than getting better. And it's up to them to do that. It's up to them. You know, you talk about separation, this position, that position. I've always said the players decide who's going to play. Their teammates know it. Everybody knows it. And that's what these next couple of weeks will continue to be about. And as we get closer, but I really do expect with this group as the season goes on, there's going to be a change in roles and all that.
You spoke on some of that camaraderie you've seen from this group so far. Some of your players were wearing the checkered overalls at the football game. They try to get you in on that?
No, they didn't. I wish I would have. I'd like to drop one strap. But I would have been like Nate. I would have worn the shirt. But maybe not. Maybe not. You know? Depends on if I lifted that week or not.
Coach, Ethan said that he thought he might have a bit of a grace period before coming in here and getting yelled at, and that wasn't the case. What's just the standard that you hold these guys to, and they come in and learn, hey, you know, things are different around here?
Well, you know, somewhat when I was going to court, I kind of get blinders on, and I just see the mistake, and regardless of who it is, I just have a hard time holding back. But he can handle it. You know, that's the one thing about him. He's going to be able to handle anything that we throw at him or comes his way. And but there is a standard that, and it's tough. And I told him that night we were talking. You know, we're been together for a couple of months now. He's going to have to catch up quick, but I can't just stop and go back like from day one and go, because the train's rolling. It's been rolling, and he's going to have to jump on board quick. And the way to do that is to let him know what that standard is. And but he's been great. I tell you, from day one he's been terrific.